Good morning, Pointers. Today is Friday, May 9th, 2025, and it is the B-Day. My name is Ava.
And I'm Kalia.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At Sparrows Point Middle School, we have pride when we practice safe behaviors, respect ourselves and others, interact with empathy and inclusivity, demonstrate responsible citizenship, and exercise high academic standards.
Now Gabe with the weather.
Today will be a high of 58 with a low of 45 with rain.
Here is the breakfast and lunch menu.
We would like to wish a happy birthday to Ellie K. and over the weekend to Ava W., Sophie P., Kaden L., and Larry W.
Now Riley with the National Day.
Today is National Hooray for Buttons Day, National Alphabet Magnets Day, and the National Lost Sock Memorial Day.
Miss Farrell's advisory is meeting in the auditorium for a week.
8th grade boys, are you interested in playing soccer for SPHS next year? If so, there's an interest meeting May 15th at 2:45 in the school cafeteria. If you are unable to attend, see Coach Snyder in Trailer 7.
Congratulations to the following advisory classes for being the Dear readers for March and April. Brown, Callahan, Farrell, and Johnson. These groups totaled over 2,400 minutes of reading over the Dear days of March and April. They have earned a special ice cream treat. Great job and keep reading. Who will win for May and June?
Shout out to the SPMS tennis team for competing this past weekend and bringing home bronze and silver medals in the double mixed doubles event. We are so proud of you.
SPMS tennis players, please return your tennis shirts by Friday. Also, join us at Miss Wells Room 227 during Advisory Day for our end of season celebration. Let's wrap up a great season with some fun.
Please make sure to bring your overdue books in the bin outside of the main office.
Follow the Yellow Brick Road to SPMS Auditorium on May 22nd, 23rd, or 24th to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz. For tickets and more information, go to gofan.com and search up Sparrows Point Middle School.
Do you want to be a part of announcements next year? If so, go to your grade level Schoology group and complete the form by today at 3:30.
Kona Ice is coming to SPMS May 16th. All are welcome to purchase. Enter your paws into a bag into the main office to win a free Kona Ice. Please make sure that your first and last name are on your paws.
May is Asian American Pacific Island Month. This year we are celebrating athletes. Today we are celebrating Dat Nugent.
He's a former linebacker who played professionally in the National Football League for seven seasons with the Dallas Cowboys.
He is the first Vietnamese American to be drafted, play, and recognized as an All-Pro in the NFL.
In 2017, Nugent was elected to the College Football Hall of Fame.
Now for First Page Friday.
For First Page Friday, we have Facing the Mountain, a true story of Japanese American heroes in World War II by Daniel James Brown. Chapter 1. On the beach at Waikiki, swimmers lay towels on the soft coral sands and waded into the turquoise surf. Coffee percolated in sunny kitchens. The yellow blossoms of hau trees opened, and myna birds chattered in the palm trees. All across the island of Oahu, people went about the business of greeting another beautiful Hawaiian day, December 7th, 1941. At first, they looked like swarms of insects drifting across the pale, early morning sky. Then they looped around the mountains and spiraled down in groups of 5 or 6. U.S. Navy and Army personnel and civilians alike stopped what they were doing and peered at the sky, all wondering the same thing. What on earth was this? The gray steel and roaring engines of the Japanese warplanes drew nearer. At 7:48 a.m., they struck Kaneohe Bay Naval Air Station, raking the parked aircraft with machine gun fire, setting them ablaze. Then they circled back through billowing clouds of black smoke, strapping anything in their path. Cars racing toward the scene, men scrambling to find cover, even private homes. About 7 minutes later, planes struck other airfields on Oahu. Within minutes, the United States' capability to mount an air defense vanished in a maelstrom of flames, shattered glass, and twisted metal. If you want to learn more about these amazing heroes of World War II, check out Facing the Mountain from our library today.
The word of the day is sensory, an adjective that means having to do with the senses or sensation.
Babies enjoy bright colors, moving objects, pleasant sounds, and other forms of sensory stimulation.
Now for the quote of the day. Sometimes magic is just someone spending more time on something than anyone else might reasonably expect. Raymond Joseph Taylor.
Now a message from Mr. Eisworth.
Good morning, Pointers. Just a message to all of us. We have about 4 weeks left, so let's finish this strong. Remember, we have a lot of fun activities for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade at the end of the year. I want everyone to be eligible, so let's continue to get to class on time. Hoods down, ear pods off, not on our phones during class, and let's finish the year strong. 8th graders, remember, you've got a bunch of really cool events at the end, and those events are privileges, and they can be taken if we don't finish strong, so please be on point for the rest of the year. For our student or teacher of the week, this is going to be a little harder. All right, I'm trying to make the clues harder. You guys are getting it too fast. Remember, if you guess the winner, put your name and put the teacher's name on a poll. If I have multiple winners, I'm going to select randomly 2 today as our winner. So randomly select 2. So this teacher was a radio DJ in college. This teacher went to a SUNY school, which means it was a state university in New York. And this student or this teacher is very good at playing the guitar. So if you think you know who this teacher is, write the name on a poll and your name and put it in the bag that's in the main office. All right, Pointers, have a great Friday.